Hey, book lovers. Welcome to Plot on the Rocks, the podcast where representation is crucial and it's always for the plot.
We're your hosts, Alicia, Rakia, and Tia, three friends dedicated to honoring the brilliance and the power of Black and POC authors.
We got some hot takes, some spoilers, don't worry, we'll always warn you, and deep convos on culture, identity, and everything in between.
Each week we dive deep into a new book, share our unfiltered thoughts, and celebrate the writers who are reshaping the literary world, one story at a time.
And fair warning, if you're here for a calm, quiet book club, this might not be what you're looking for.
Grab your favorite drink, curl up with us, and let's talk books. The ones that move us, excite us, and keep us flipping pages way past our bedtime.
So lower your expectations and let's get into the plot.
Okay, we're on.
Hey y'all. We back. Episode 8.
Yeah.
What it do?
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I feel like it's that time of the day where it's like you're tired and you're delusional.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So you're just
we pushing.
Yeah.
We're pushing through, guys. So if y'all haven't peeped already,
yes. We're digging deep. We're digging deep. Did you ever do those workouts, those Sean T workouts? Like T25?
Yeah.
And he could dig deeper. That phrase is traumatizing to me, honestly. Somebody said, I was like, we're digging
I used
deeper.
to love me a good workout video.
Me too.
I used to do, what was that one? My mama used to do it, and I would do it with her sometimes. What is it called?
Is it Tybo?
Tybo, yes.
Yes.
Listen, they have the workouts
popular
on YouTube. I tried it a month ago.
Did you like it?
Hard.
I liked it, but it's not the same. I'm not the same person who was doing this back in like the 90s and 2000s. I'm like, how did I do this?
Middle school me was struggling. So, 35-year-old me is like, nah.
Yeah.
Immediately, no.
But I made it through, and it was just, and then it was worse because it was the one with like the weights, and they had like 2-pound, 3-pound weights, and at the time I didn't have 2-pound, 3-pound weights. I had 5. I was like, this is fine. I can do that. It's okay. No,
it's a difference.
Just
hold on now.
Right.
Shoot.
And he's still doing it. He's still doing his videos, Mr. Billy Blanks.
I know that's right.
Shout out to Billy.
So shit. Because Lord knows I can't keep up with that man.
Well, y'all, welcome back to Plot on the Rocks.
Hello.
Yes, today we have a very cutesy, very sweet love story called Outdrawn by Deanna Gray.
Mm-hmm.
It was very nice. I liked it. It was cute.
I did too.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like, surprisingly enough, and let me make sure I'm not lying before I say it. I'm pretty sure. I think this is my first lesbian romance that I've ever read. I can't think of any others that I've read.
Yeah.
But it was very cute.
I can't think of any either. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It was cute.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And this
So
one?
let's... Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Girl, because I was about to ramble. I feel it. Go ahead.
I was about to say, in this one, it was like, of course, essentially they were like lesbians and stuff like that, but it was very, I feel like that wasn't the center of the book. That wasn't all that it was about, which I really appreciated.
Yes.
Wait, I'm to see them actually build a relationship.
I'm going to correct you guys real quick, because I feel like it was the main point of the story. Sage is bisexual.
Okay.
And she does talk
that
about feeling erased as a bisexual woman.
Yes, we don't want to erase Sage. This is true.
Mm-mm.
Which I will say there was one part where, don't laugh at me, like, I think, was it a week ago? It was at the second sex scene, and again, I've never read a sapphic romance. And I texted Tia, and I was just like, please don't laugh at me. But I'm not understanding the position that they're in. Are they... And I was like, are they scissoring? Is that what we're supposed to be doing?
No.
I was so cute. I was like sitting there, I'm like, wait. Because she was like, her thigh was like, I'm like, I can't picture this in my head. I don't know how
they were works. Audience. They were.
But I was so confused.
I feel like that when I'm reading some other books where it's just like regular sex scenes, like boy and girl. Because I'd be like, no, you said your leg was up here.
No, for real.
No, like, yes. How you do that?
No. What are we doing?
Right, and I kind of want to try it.
Just write it down. You gotta do a little sketch out.
I know, because it's just like, oh, okay, because it's like you have to like. You're wanting to enjoy the scene, but then you're also visualizing. You're just like, wait, like you said, like, what's happening? And I just felt embarrassed as like a 34-year-old person being like, I don't know what's happening. Like, please,
I mean, look,
please tell me.
That is funny. That is funny.
Hilarious. But I really do. I like the fact that. Well, first, before we get all into that,
we always start talking. We never start with like
we just be jumping right in. Y'all should know by now, but anyways, how many clinks do we give the book, y'all?
Oh, okay.
Out of 5, I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah, I would do this at my little. Mine suck. I would give it a 4. Yeah.
I'm going to go 4 as well. Is this the first time we've all given a book the same rating?
I think
I want to say maybe the second time, because we agreed on one earlier this season.
Was it this season or last season? Because I feel like this season we've been on the struggle bus hard.
No, I don't know.
What was it?
It was
I Don't Wish You Well.
Oh yeah,
yes,
we all
agreed that was 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so this is our second agreement. Mm-hmm. We're all in agreement. I thought it was very cute, and I really I liked getting to know both of them as individuals.
Yes.
Before getting to see how they're interacting with each other. I like that about the book. Because I feel like a lot of romance books, and which again are usually heterosexual, they just kind of jump right into the relationship part, and kind of we discover them through the relationship, if that makes sense. Yeah. Whereas for this one, they were fleshed out whole people in my mind, and background stories and all this kind of stuff before they even got to the point where they were admitting that they have feelings for each other. I loved that.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yes,
agreed.
Yeah. And I like that because like she didn't have to give a lot of explanation. Like, oh my god, I'm having a cider, y'all, so I'm gonna be burping. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's I had a burp attack. Where it's like you didn't have to have like a whole world building build up about who they were. Again, she just kind of jumped right into it. Where because there are moments where it's like, I don't need to know all this information about you. It's okay. It's fine. But it was like just enough for each one. But then you also invested in them. I'm mad for them with certain things. I'm giving them like their kudos when they're standing up for themselves. It was really good.
Yeah. I like how it shined a lot on their craft as well. Like to be essentially Black women in this type of creative space where they're creating comics. Like I don't know a lot of Black female comic writers. That's so cool to me.
Black female comic writers in Florida.
That's
a lot.
I thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot about the process, the behind the scenes, I guess.
Yeah.
As somebody who likes comics, it's like, whoa, okay. I just never thought about the process it goes behind it, like the corporate part and the storyboards and the team and all that kind of stuff. So it was very fun.
Wait, should we tell them what the story is even about?
Oh yes.
We should.
Yeah, please give the people a
synopsis.
Okay. So we have Sage and Noah. I love both of those names, honestly. I feel like they can go for a boy or a girl, and I just feel like they're so cute. So we have Sage, who is essentially like the star of the show because she's super popular. She has been talented since she was really young, and then I went on to college and then at their workspace. And then you have Noah, who's essentially like up and coming, rising, and they're basically or kind of sold a dream. Like this big comic book production place is like, okay, well, you're going to be the leader of this new comic. And it's like, well, actually, you're going to be the leader. And of course, they're rivals. So they're kind of duking it out to see who is going to be able to get the top spot. So we learn about their families, their likes and dislikes. And we kind of see them go from like enemies to friends to lovers, is what I grasped.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know, I know I'm always talking about how I don't like friends to lovers.
Mm-hmm. I thought you liked friends to lovers.
But no. I mean, not friends to lovers.
That's enemies to lovers.
Yeah.
I like friends to lovers. I do like friends to lovers. Mm-hmm. But I don't usually like enemies to lovers. Because, and this is a good example, because there was one part at the beginning of the story where Sage really disrespected Noah. And I was like, see, this is why I don't do this, because I would have beat her up. I would have beat her up in the book. Like, what do you mean? Don't disrespect me, ho.
Right.
And then we're supposed to be friends after this? And then you're supposed to try to get in my bed? Absolutely not. I just want, you know what? Because at first I thought I was going to say, I just need y'all to understand how my mind works. At first, I was starting this whole story off to say that I usually don't like enemies to lovers, but I like this one. But now I'm going back to I don't like enemies to lovers.
Oh my
because
God.
Why would you do that to me?
Now you're angry all over.
Why would you do that to me?
Now I'm mad.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
It was because I didn't get full enemies to lovers. It was kind of like, you know what it reminded me of? Remember Hey Arnold?
Yes.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Helga and Arnold. And Sage
Helga needed to be beat up.
Yes, she needed to be beat up. But Sage
was...
medicine
too. that little thing in the closet.
Little script.
Listen, her daddy was a workaholic something. Her mama was a drunk. And then her sister was...
I did not put that together until I was an adult. I was like, her mama really was a...
Same. Like, these kids was going through it. No, I keep saying I want to rewatch it with adult eyes, because I used to love Hey Arnold, but like a lot of things I didn't really pick up on.
Yeah,
and I want to rewatch it.
Yeah, but she reminded me of Helga, where it's like she liked Sage, but she didn't want to like Sage because of her own issues, and that's kind of like Helga. Like Helga had her own shit; she had her own issues, clearly. But Sage loved Noah from afar and had a crush on her in college. Mm-hmm. So she was just being stubborn. She was being a child.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It worked out. I'll say that it worked out
clearly.
However, I was like, "Girl, you like this? Okay." It was one of those like, "You like it? I love it."
I've told you before. For me, enemies to lovers is kind of like, it's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith was a good movie.
Granted, if I was in that situation, no, absolutely not. But I like reading about it. I like watching it. But I would never be in that situation.
Yeah, no. I cut people off too fast. I would have never seen Sage again. I would have never spoke.
You are dead to me.
Dead to me.
You can't quit your job. You just got your job.
Oh, girl. I'm so good at ignoring people. I'm so good at it. Oh.
Because you were talking to me.
She would have just seen the back of my head every day.
Oh, my God.
But it did end up well. It ended up, going well. It ended up cute or whatever. It took me a second. But, like, I just thought it was cute. And their whole little... the evolution of their being able to communicate with each other, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I guess that will lead me into the first question, which is, how do you think family dynamics show up in romantic relationships, and how did it affect Noah and Sage?
Do you mean romantic relationships in general, or like in the story?
I say both, because their family dynamics showed up heavily.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how they were reacting to each other and how they were communicating.
Yeah. Yes.
But like as a whole, it definitely is a thing.
Mm.
I mean, I know for me, I'm an oldest daughter. So I kind of immediately related to Sage. I related to her. I grew up with 3 little brothers and a daddy who had drug issues, and a mama had to work a lot. So it was like, okay, oh yeah, no, it was no room for mistakes. There was no room for error. I had to come home, I had to do what I had to do, and then I had to live my life also as a teenager. So I got it, and I realized that what that showed up, kind of what happened with Sage in the story. So in the story, if you guys, I mean, y'all know we do spoilers, but just again, spoiler. Sage had one of the big plot points was Sage overcoming her shame around a mental episode that she had where she got extremely depressed, destroyed her own work, fell out with the company, and this is now stopping her from getting her own lead story. And this happened to her because she was overextending herself. She was overextending herself to her family, didn't have enough energy for herself, didn't have enough energy for work, and she burnt out. And I've burnt out before. And in their relationship, I think it was kind of like, okay, her first instinct is to overgive and not allow room to be supported. And they had to learn,
Yeah.
Where you relate to Sage, I related to Noah a lot when it came to the criticism. I always have to preface it, love my parents down. Love my parents down.
Let me say that as well. Just for new listeners. Me and my daddy loved each other. Me and my mama loved each other. It was just, stuff that happened, but yeah.
And it was one of those things where it's like, okay, well, I'm giving you these things and I'm giving you these opportunities so you can be better than me. Mm-hmm. And there is this kind of like perfectionism that I have now because of that. And how that turns into like Noah, how like she's overly critical of herself. Any little thing that Sage would say to her immediately spiral to like, I'm not good enough. And there have been moments where it's like my husband and I, like, we would get into little tips and it would be something so small and my brain would skew it as an immediate criticism. And then you just beat yourself down. And he's just like, I didn't say any of that. But it twists it in your head. And again, I love my parents, but parents also aren't perfect when they do things and how that's going to affect your psyche as a child, especially when like your brain is literally still developing and how that forms when your brain is fully developed. So I think in their relationship dynamic, you see that with Noah's family. Like Sage's family like irritated me, but Noah's family I was ready to fight when they came over to her house for her birthday, and then her sister called this place a piece of shit. Get out. Yeah. You're not gonna come over here on my birthday and then do that
immediately.
Mm-hmm. And but I loved it when Sage was like, "Let her finish talking," and I was like, "Okay," like I love that. But like, or it's like again, like she has this job that she loves, and they're just waiting for her to mess up because to them, an artsy job isn't sustainable. Mm-hmm. And I know when I like really decided like, I don't really want to go back to corporate at all. I want to do something that I really like. And it was still just like, why don't you apply for this? Why don't you go back to teaching? And it's like, I don't want to do it. If I wanted to do it, I would have done it. But I'm not stressed out. I go to work, I come home. That's it. But
that's the life.
Like, yeah, and that is like,
you're enjoying it.
Yeah, and like, well, granted, were they stressed out? They were stressed out too. The girl got carpal tunnel, for Christ's sake. But I saw that to say you see those relationship dynamics play out, but again, love my parents, but your family are your first set of bullies, and they really put into perspective how you feel about yourself, and then you have to do the work to get out of that way of thinking. But Noah and Sage have each other to work that out together. But I think, wasn't there like one point when Sage was like, there are certain things I have to take care of on my own. Like, it's not your responsibility. Or am I making that up? No, I thought there was one part, they said that at some part. But yeah, I'm rambling now. Because obviously, I'm treating this as a damn therapy session. That appointment's next week. So, Rakia, you go.
No, I feel like I wholeheartedly believe that when people say you're not, granted I'm not married, but like dating, when you're dating somebody, you're not only just dating them, you're dating your family. Essentially, when you get married, you're not just marrying them, you're marrying their family. And the way that people are brought up shapes the way that they do things, like little things. Like some people, do you put ketchup in the refrigerator, or does ketchup go in the cabinet? Where do you put your syrup? Who pays for what? Who does it? All of those things that you see from your different family dynamics show up in your relationship, and then you essentially have to figure out what's going to work best for you all. So I feel like their biggest pain points again was that constant pushing, like whatever, you may enjoy it, but we don't like it, so you don't need to do it, on Noah's end. And then Sage, her constantly having to show up over and over again for people who I feel like didn't necessarily show up for her when she really needed it. And I feel like too, that was like the biggest thing, because we got to see all of that. You see why they acted this way versus that way, and I really like that.
Yeah, even in their communication style too, because Sage's family was very like, we're not going to talk about it, we're going to sweep it under the rug. So if something was bothering her, she was like, no, whatever. And then I think Noah was the one where it's like, no, we're going to talk about this like now, because her anxiety was so bad that it was like, no, we need to do this like right now so I can feel better. I don't care if you're uncomfortable right now, but I need to feel better. And you see how that plays out with how their families are. And I feel like they got better after they told their families off respectively.
Yes. I think Deanna did Deanna, I'm sorry, I think I'm saying Deanna. Deanna, yeah. I hope that's right. If you're listening, I'm sorry.
We tried.
Yes. Miss Gray. I think Miss Gray did a great job of illustrating those dynamics and how they actually work. Because I feel like a lot of times in romance books, especially, it's a lot of focus on just the two, which, I mean, that's fine and everything, but we don't get to understand why it is that they're being drawn to each other, where the friction is coming from, if there is any. Sometimes it's just very like too zoomed in, I guess. I mean, because I mean, in real life, it is like this. In real life, you're going to be attracted to somebody who is probably going to be there to maybe call attention to some things you might need to work on, who will, you know, help you, because that's how you heal, right? You got to actually like work through it. You don't heal in a vacuum. You heal through basically being triggered and learning how to handle the triggers. So
me yesterday.
I mean, that's just oh Lord. I mean, that's how it be.
I'm glad we can laugh about it.
I miss whatever is happening right now.
No, you didn't.
What happened yesterday?
Girl, I was a tism trigger. And I was like, wait, no. I'm working on this in therapy.
Oh, yeah, fine. You did do good. Fine. You did do good.
It's fine. I was like, we're safe. It's okay.
Okay, we're on the same page now. I'm remembering.
What are you talking about?
No, I was trying to wait for you to tell me what you was talking about.
Because you was like me yesterday. I was like, no, what happened yesterday? And I had to think about
I'm saying, honestly, you know what? I think all of our memories are so bad. All of our memories are so bad. We would be amazing at committing crimes. Because we would literally all forget. We would forget everything. One of my coworkers was telling me something.
I would pass the lie detector.
No, she said, she's like, yeah, what I told you guys yesterday. I'm just like, what did you tell us yesterday? Like, I don't know what's going on. And I was like, okay, see?
Yeah.
But no, I had to, like, I had to calm myself down. I was like, yeah, you heal through your triggers. And I was triggered and I did it. I healed myself.
I mean, it really be like that. I realized really early on. That me and my husband was there. Like, we were supposed to be together. Like, there was no doubt about it that. But like the way that we literally over the years, our growth has been through figuring out, like you said earlier, Rakia, what we're both bringing from our individual families and finding out what we're actually going to keep for ours. That's been the biggest thing. And yeah, you got to put them boundaries up with your original family to get to that point, you know? So I thought that was beautifully illustrated.
Yes.
And I really liked the way that this book approached their relationship. Like, I just don't think I've read a book that did it that well. I really don't.
Mm-mm.
And it was still lighthearted. Like, it was still, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was still an easy read.
Yeah.
It didn't give you anxiety about it. I didn't feel, I don't know. You know, you read some romance books and you're just like, oh my God, what is going to happen? Like, what's next? Da, da, da. I didn't feel that. It felt like a very nice, peaceful journey.
It's like a rom-com.
It's like a snapshot of, yeah.
A traditional rom-com, yes. Yeah. And you said something a second ago, Tia, where you said that they were drawn to each other. I feel like her drawn had two different meanings, like drawn, and then they were drawn to each other. I was like, yeah, I like the play on words. Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. And then honestly, too, like so cute. What I love too, but especially the description of the two, I love that Noah was a bubbly Black girl. Who had her pastels, who had her pink, who was like girly and bubbly and like nobody. Because I think you sent me a video a while back where it's like bubbly Black girls like intimidate people for some reason, or not intimidate people. It's like they're not taken seriously because they're so bubbly. Yeah. And I think there were moments where it's like her family underestimated her because of it, but her peers didn't, which I loved about that.
Yeah.
So
they knew her, you know, her potential immediately.
Yeah.
And it is true. Like, I, as a bubbly Black girl, somebody who used to get, you're always happy all the time. Like, I used to get that all the time. Why are you're always so smiley? In an aggravated way. I've learned to appreciate that, because what usually happens is, because I am always bubbly and I know how to manage my emotions and kind of keep it like, I'm going to keep it light. I don't care. You're not going to really get me out of my square. People will see that and assume you're one way. And so they'll be whoever they are. And maybe certain personalities might try to take advantage or try to be a certain way, but then they don't realize, just because I'm sweet don't mean I won't cuss you out. And it just like, it brings like, yes, I love it. Please show me that you want, that you're that type of person, because I can tell you what it is and get you out of my life real fast.
Exactly. It's what she did with her sister.
Yeah.
It's what she did with her sister, which I want to push her down the stairs. I like she irritated me. Like, she always had a bad attitude. You're complaining that it's hot and we're outside and like blah blah blah, and like, shut up. Ugh. Yeah.
Bubbly don't equal I'm gonna take your bullshit.
Right.
You're not gonna talk to me any kind of way just because I'm a happy person. I'm a happy person because I make sure I don't deal with bullshit.
Yes.
At all.
What's the next question?
The next question. How would you guys feel about working so closely with your significant other?
No. Answer that very quick. No.
Immediately no.
Immediately no. No. If we were in like a large company with like 500 to 1,000 employees and we were in two completely different departments, maybe. And I gotta see you for 9 hours out of the day and then go home. Like, no. It was annoying when we were both working from home in two separate rooms. We were still in the same house. But like, no.
Literally.
I don't think I would like, because even if, like, I still feel like in my head, separate buildings, you're still, if you're on the same schedule, I still feel like it's, oh, we can have lunch. Granted, sometimes that'd be nice, but we can carpool. Actually, no, I want to listen to trap music on the way. You might want to listen to your little motivational video on the way. I don't want to hear that on the way to work, okay? And you might want to, no, just, no.
No.
Too much time together. Yes.
Space is important. I couldn't do it. Oh my God, especially not that close. Like, they was working. Oh, hell no.
No. Like, I can turn around
get on my, we don't even cook together. We don't cook together. I don't drive. He driving it. Because I don't want to hear it. Like, you know, we just work too differently. Absolutely.
Oh, you're better than me because I'm a backseat driver. It drives Jeremy insane. Because he makes me nervous. He makes me nervous when he drives.
Oh, you know what? Terrence is too, but that's why I just don't drive. He drives everywhere.
But you don't get nervous. He takes too long to brake. He's speeding up in certain moments, and it's like I can't do this. Like I'm pushing on the imaginary brake. Do you not see this person? I don't know where you're going. You're going the wrong way. And no, he's like, no.
Girl, that would piss me the hell off.
I know, I do piss him off when he does that.
Oh, Terrence is so bad with it. He's so bad with it. Like, I mean, literally, me and Terrence don't argue a lot. We don't really argue a lot. We usually can, talk and, a little disagreement. All right. Maybe a little, okay, you're getting on my nerves a little, every now and then, but we don't really argue like that. But, like, driving, if I'm driving somewhere, oh, no. No, I'm about to cuss him out. Because, like, why are you... You ain't never seen me get a wreck. Get the shit out. Shut the fuck up. So,
I'm trying to think of
the solution is I do not drive. He drives.
I'm trying to think if there's ever been a time
you can chill.
Yeah, but I don't know if I've ever really... If we're both going somewhere together, I'm trying to think, like, if I've ever driven him anywhere, like, where he's been in the passenger seat. Or if it's just he always...
Let me tell Jeremy to let you drive.
I have, because I'm a control freak. I gotta like, and it drives him nuts whenever I tell him he's taking too long to brake, or like if he's taking me to work. Why did you go this way? You have to go this way around this roundabout. Mind you, it's gonna take us to the same destination. I know it's gonna take us to the same destination, but the GPS said to go this way, and you said,
you mustn't. Oh my gosh.
Let me give him a headache. Let me do my job.
You said me do my job, girl.
Let me do my job. Let me give this man a headache, please. Come on.
Lord have mercy.
And then he messes with me when I get home. He fusses at me, or like he'll try to be like cutesy and like sexy at like the worst times. And it's like, what makes you think at this time that I'm okay with this? So it balances itself out.
Yeah.
So we don't cook together either. Too, because I get out of my space. No.
Lord. That is funny.
No.
Me and Terrence worked together one time, a long time ago, but we were on two different teams. So like, and this is also when we first started dating. So we was like in that honeymoon phase all the time. Yeah. So meeting for lunch and stuff. That would never fly today. Much as I love him, would never go. No, wouldn't do it. Yeah.
No, I've even thought about like having. You kind of work together. You kind of work together now because he does our stuff for our podcast.
Yeah, so but you know what I do? I text him the numbers. Delete this, that.
Now you texting me. He's right there.
I leave him alone. Yes. Yes, I text him and then I leave him to it.
Okay.
I leave him to it, okay?
Okay.
That man, he's a perfectionist. He's a perfectionist. And if I didn't, he would be like, Tia, come here. Every 5 seconds. Listen to this is your mom. No, nigga. Dope. Let me just text you. I'm gonna text you everything. Here you go. That's what you need. You need anything else? All right.
Oh my God. No. Oh my God. No,
love my hubby though.
Yeah. There's even been times where I've asked Jeremy like advice for this, and then I don't take it. And he's like, well, why'd you ask me then? You're asking me all, and it's like, well, I don't know, I just didn't take it at the time. So if I'm already doing that, and other things I think he can help with, yeah, but like also, no. No.
Oh, God. Well, I think this is a good next question. In their working together, do you guys think that Noah was competing with Sage, or was she competing with the version of Sage that she had created over the years?
I think who she created. Because I hadn't spoken for a long time, so you evolve, you change. So she doesn't know who Sage is now. She knows who she used to be, and that's what she was trying to beat this whole time.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I feel like too, even when they were in school, because people are like, oh, I know her. I know of her. I have no clue what that lady got going or that man got going on in their life. I know of them or I knew them. I have no clue. That's a 10, 15 years. Please. I was going to the calf eating chicken on Wednesday and dancing on the booth. Like, I mean, I still might do some of that now, but I mean, you know, it's a change in life. No.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I agree. And I think they were both kind of competing, because although Sage was going into this as, oh my God, I mean, Noah was going into this opportunity as like, oh my gosh, Sage is here. I'm gonna have to be on my, P's and Q's. I'm gonna have to be perfect. I can't mess up at all. I have to be perfect, kind of thing. She didn't even realize that she was pressure to Sage. Like, she had her own pressure about her. And she didn't even realize that she was so focused on her anxiety about her. And I think that was such a good lesson, honestly, because I think we all have like one person who we're like, oh my gosh, like, wow, I wish I could do that, or I wish I could maybe be on that level here, or, and maybe not even on a competition type level, just as a, I don't know, like admiration type.
Yep.
Yeah. But you just never know what that other person is going through. You just really can't compare. You can't, because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know what they're dealing with. You don't know what they're thinking, what they've actually done to get to their position. You don't know.
Because even like with Sage, there were parts where she was competing with Noah, but then eventually she just kind of was just like, whatever. And then when the other guy on the writing competition, I forgot his name, when he came in, began with a K or something like that, she was more worried about like this guy getting into their top spot. So eventually, it really wasn't Noah was ever like an issue after that, because I think also because Sage had her burnout episode, she never really fully recovered from it. I think she was still burnt out and still just kind of coasting because it's all she can give at the time. I think she saw like a hunger in Noah that she used to have, so she was like, let me give you these tips to keep up with me, but you're still really good, like you're better than you think you are. And I think eventually she was almost like passing the baton to her, consciously or subconsciously, I don't know.
It's like a little bit of both. Because once they stopped beefing, like, they were really able to, like, okay, you're really good at this. I'm really good at this. Take what's good for you, what's good for me, and we can put it together.
Yeah. Exactly.
I agree. And I thought that was super sweet, because they were, working side by side. That's crazy in and of itself. But then, like, they're both dealing with their family stuff. They both want to win this competition. They both want to, get their own comics on at the company. And the part where they actually offer it to Noah, her first inclination is fear. She's like, oh no, like, I hope Sage doesn't hate me for this. I hope, this doesn't ruin our, relationship, et cetera, et cetera. And Sage is like, no, like, I'm happy that this happened for you. Like, do I wish it was me? Maybe a little bit. But also, I love you and you deserve it. So it's like, there was a support there that she still, even though she knew, I guess she wasn't all the way sure about it until that moment.
Yeah. And even like, what the hell was I gonna say? That thought just went out of here. That was just like, I had a burp. I was so focused on it. I was so focused on the burp.
Yeah.
Was it something so insightful? I don't even know. Girl, I was talking about Sage. Sage was doing, I don't know. Oh, when Sage when Sage finds out right afterwards that she didn't get it, I think that was another realization too, where it's like, one, I don't think she should have been so hard on herself, because, like, yes, she shot herself in the foot, but you had a mental breakdown. And is it fair that the company doesn't want to invest in you now because of it? no, it's not fair. And it's also like, at the end of the day, it's a corporation. They don't care about anything that you're going through.
Nobody.
Right.
You messed up my money. You deleted all of this stuff. Absolutely not. And it's kind of, again, it's one of those situations where, like, her boss and her friend is like, I think you should pack. There's nowhere else for you to go here. You need to go somewhere else. And I wonder, like, if she was even staying at that job too out of, like, financial stability, because she was the one that was still putting money in that saving account with her family, which I'm petty. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
She did stop.
She did stop at the end.
She did stop.
When I got to the part where it's like she went to her brother and telling him that she was gonna stop, and he's like in the hospital and he's an asshole about it. It's like, you're waiting to tell me this now while I'm in the hospital. Well, this is never a good time to tell you I'm not giving you any money anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
But so don't treat me like the dickhead, because I'm telling you.
Put yourself in this situation.
No. Yeah.
First of all.
So I got to that part, but it's like, I'm glad that she eventually, like, stopped. But it was one of those things where it's like, damn, like, I did all this stuff for you for years, for decades. And now that I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, does it feel like I'm kicking you when you're down? But I gotta take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, maybe she was staying at that job because she needed that stability for her family. But now that she's like, you know what? No, I'm going to do me. It's fine. I think maybe she was just like, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I can move on and it'll be okay.
I was proud of her for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was very proud of her for that. Because it does get to a point, again, oldest daughter syndrome is very hard to break. And I realized that even in my friendships, especially when I was younger, I would always find myself in the position to be mothering my friends or being the responsible one of the group or taking care of everybody, but didn't really know how to let other people take care of me. And that's so hard to break. And it really does become like your identity. So for her to get to that point where she's able to see her brother in active distress and still be able to go in there and say, listen, I actually can't do this anymore. Growth, big growth.
Mm-hmm.
Big growth. Because that does not come naturally after that many years of being the caretaker.
Mm-hmm. And there's a quote I saw where it's like, I don't know if it was like for narcissists or something like that, but for people that like kind of take advantage of you, boundaries look like selfishness to them, because they've had access to you for so long, and now you're finally like, no. It's like, no, that it seems like a selfish act to them, and it's like, no, it's kind of the way of the world. It's like a freaking mother bird kicking her baby out of the nest. You're either going to flap your wings or you're going to go splat.
Yeah.
They're not worried about it. Worried about it. Oh well.
Because the bird be flying.
Yeah, they know in their heart they're going to be all right.
Yeah, so. Oh well.
Got to give people the opportunity to do without you. Which is basically what she said. You know, they never had a reason to get it together because she was there to save them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That includes her mother.
That was another thing too. When she's at home, when she goes to see her mom, and her mom's doing all this stuff, and you have the men sitting in the living room, just watching TV. I don't care if you're saying, "Oh, mom likes to do all this stuff on her." No.
Trash.
What are you doing?
Get your ass up. Ain't no way.
Get your
I'm gonna flip everything over.
What are y'all doing?
Everything.
Yeah.
So, oh my god. The mom needs to
that scene pissed me off.
Like, oh my god.
That scene pissed me off because I'm struggling to understand, like, Florida is very different than North Carolina. I will attest to this. However, it is the South. And one thing, you know, we don't play that sitting around letting women do the heavy stuff. Never in my life. Now, one thing, my daddy ain't play that. My dad did not play that. My brothers did everything. As a matter of fact, before me and Terrence got married, my brothers was coming to fill up my tank. They was coming to clean my car. They was doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things as a man, like, that's so weird to me. That's nasty. Yeah. Gross. Disgusting.
There are, and here's the that was something that took me a while to get used to too, because Jeremy mainly fills up the gas in the car. He'll go get the car washed. There are certain things that I don't know the cost of because he takes care of it. Mm-hmm. But growing up from New York back home, where everybody's grinding, both men and women, the hyper independent person in me for the longest time was just like, no, I don't like not knowing things, because what do you mean? Ask me how much gas is. I don't know how much.
What a blessing.
But even now, like, I'll talk about that. He's like, oh, did Jeremy take your car for a wash? I was like, yeah, he's going to do it. Or he'll wash it himself. And then Florida, we'll talk about Florida in our next episode. Because you already know how I feel about that place. It is a whole other world. But I think that, wasn't there a question about the families in there too? That we wrote down?
Yeah, it was whose family dynamic frustrated you more, Sage or Noah?
Noah, just because it was triggering for me. It was very triggering for me. Made my eye twitch. Sage too, but Noah was just like,
it's like Sage for me. I don't like lazy people. And if it's something you can essentially do and you choose not to.
Same. Yeah. Same. It irked me on a real bad level. Like, it was terrible. Like, what do you mean I'm the only daughter and y'all niggas ain't trying to help me with these financials for your parents, and you can't even get up and help your mama with a box? Nigga, everybody getting cussed out. Yes. Everybody getting cussed out. Like, what are you doing? What's happening?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Like, Sage, I feel like Sage, I mean, Noah's family, I keep getting them mixed up. Noah's family was annoying, but I feel like, and again, this is because that's not the dynamic I'm used to. I would have been like, girl, what? Get the fuck out my house if all you're going to do is talk shit now.
Yeah.
And then that would just be solved. But like, on Sage's end, that's a whole dynamic. That's a whole, like, y'all need therapy. We need to, I don't know what we need to do. Y'all got to get out. I don't know. Like, leave the home. Like,
yes. It was a lot. But I will say, like, from somebody who grew up like Noah, like, going to private school and having, like, families that had expectations of you, I think with her dynamic, it was all of these voices coming at her at once, that it's like her voice is like, it gets smaller. And
that makes sense.
Even now, like, at this age, I'm still very much working on it. Like, I get very triggered if I feel like I'm not being heard or listened to. Like, the dumbest thing to somebody else, where it's like, okay, with my PCOS, I have inflammatory PCOS, so gluten and dairy irritate my stomach. With my dad, you've had gluten and dairy all your life. Now all of a sudden it's not real. So, but I'm telling you that something I'm feeling is bothering, but you're not hearing me. So it's like it takes you back to feeling like a kid. So there were moments where where her family was doing that, where I could feel her getting smaller, because it's like there's no point of arguing back, because you're not gonna hear me. You're not gonna listen to me. You're not gonna hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And on top of said that too. And then with her too, I think you had reposted something on TikTok too, where it was like, or Facebook, something, where it was like, which we all know, like, jobs are modern day slavery.
Yes.
We know that. But jobs are also a way, your job title is the initial introduction of how someone is going to choose how they're going to respect you. So you saw how her mom talked about her little artsy job. You just get to draw all day. Yeah. You don't have a hard time doing anything. And it's like, okay, like, I'm not out here doing a heart surgery, but what I'm doing is still work. But you're not taking it seriously because it's not important to you.
Yes.
And on top of that, she felt like, you know, I think there were moments where it's like, I just felt like, you're still making good money. Like, and to me, people all over the world know who I am. Mom, dad, sister. What people want my autograph. People want my autograph.
Yes.
I'm famous.
Inspiring the children.
Like, what are they? Scientists or like a botanist or like some shit? Yeah, like, okay, go with your plants. Yeah. Literally, I'd be like, I'm famous. That's all she had to say.
Google
What's
me.
That?
Right.
Literally. Google me. Please. Please. But yeah, Noah's family was just like, ugh. And then and now I was opposite. With Sage's, I would fight every single one of them. Not the mom. Not the mom. The mom was fine. The mom was okay. But the brother, the minute Ash took that money out of the savings account, you're not answering my phone, I'm taking PTO from work. And I'm finding you. Please.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It was a good book. It was a really good book.
It was cute.
I think I want to read some more about her.
Yeah.
Because that was different. That was different. And I like different.
It was. Because I feel like a lot of the romance books we read too are like, they have more, I don't want to say this didn't have substance, because it did have substance. They have heavy substance.
Yeah.
To it. Yeah. Whereas like you said, like,
this was very lighthearted.
Yeah. Like, it was so cute. Hold on, let me see.
This will make a cute movie.
I agree.
Like, this will make a cute little YA movie.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, this is not a YA book. What are you talking about?
I know, I'm just saying, like, in the movie, though. No, I agree with that, but I mean, like, movie-wise.
Okay.
Like, movie-wise, this would be cute. Like I don't know, I'm trying to think of a movie to compare it to.
I'm gonna pause. I'm looking up her other stories, Tia, and I don't.
I'm trying to think, but I feel
she has
like
one.
If Degrassi can be a kid show, I feel like Outdrawn can be a kid show.
But Degrassi didn't show full on hunching though.
I mean,
they did not.
Baby.
Girl, they heavily implied it. I mean, Liberty and JT had a whole baby.
Yeah, but they didn't show them knocking boots. So also, speaking of hunching, this is just maybe for me, there was a lot of talking in their sex scene. Their first sex scene, they were doing too much talking. I'm literally reading, I'm like, do I talk that much? They were having full-on conversations. I was like, yeah, this is not sexy right now. Like, this is your taking me out the mood. They were talking a lot.
Some talking, but I'm trying to have full dialogue with me.
No! And then there was one scene where she was talking about her areolas. I don't like my areolas. They're weird. Like, this is not... What is this?
This is sexy talk.
Yeah. They was having wrap-up talk during like, we supposed to have these kind of conversations afterwards. Like, hello talking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that.
Maybe that's why I was confused by the moves, too, because it was a whole bunch of dialogue, and then they were just also doing stuff. I was like, wait. Hold on. I was going to say, I
like the first one better than the second one for that reason.
Yeah. I like the first... Wasn't the first one where she was talking about, like, how her, like, nipples were weird looking?
Maybe it was the second one then, because one of them didn't have as much dialogue.
I think it was the first one that had a lot, because that was when they were first having sex, and they were like giggling and getting oil and toys and stuff.
Maybe it must have been the second one then.
Yeah, because the second one was when that was when Noah's family came over the next day.
Yes.
Okay. That was another thing too. Yeah, you're gonna talk shit about me. I have a guest in the house. You have no decorum. Yes. You talk about me with this lady right here. But I was gonna say, I don't know if you're gonna like her other books, because she has one other. Because I feel like we all have issues with this. She has one other sapphic romance where both the main characters are black, but her heterosexual romances, only the female main character is black. I'm looking at the covers.
Yeah, I don't need more heterosexual romances anyway.
Oh, you're done.
To be honest,
you're just going full on. Okay.
To be honest, I got enough of those on my list.
This is true, but I do just think it is odd where, like, I don't know. Oh, it's also a sports romance that always gets me. Like, no, never mind.
Yeah. One of the ones you're talking about, people were eating this up. This Sunny.
Which one?
Sunny. What is this? Disposition.
Oh, Sunny Disposition.
When this first came out, I feel like a lot of people were talking about this in like a good way.
And my thing is, why are all of the sports romances that are out hockey? Like, they're all hockey. And I don't understand, like, why? Because my thing is, okay, there's two shows. Okay, we have the Heated Rivalry and the Off-Campus show. Hockey there makes sense because the writers are Canadian, and that's like their main sport over there is hockey. So what else are they going to write about? But I feel like every other sports romance I see is all hockey.
It's very little like football, basketball, even soccer, now, baseball.
Like, give me a football romance. I might be into it.
Yeah. See, no,
I might be into it.
I know nothing about sports.
Basketball, yeah, you know. Yeah. I don't know. But football, yeah.
There was one football romance I was gonna read, and it was one where it was like it was a black female main character and then like a white male main character, and the only reason why I didn't read it is because, and this is like controversial, I think somebody talked about this on Black Girls Read Too, is that the author was a white woman, and I know not everybody cares, but
I care.
Literally, insert. No, if we insert that audio out, Beyonce's gonna get us for royalties right there.
No, for real.
But like, so that's the only reason why I didn't. And the concept was good, but I was just like,
that's weird to me.
I know. Yeah. I know. But maybe I might give this. I like a grumpy sunshine romance. I do like when the guy is grumpy. So maybe I'll do it.
But yeah, I was just looking for that one, Tia, Football, All In by Z. Renee. That's an urban romance, but it's centered around football.
All In?
Baby, it's going to take you through some changes, but it was good. It was really good.
Z. Monet?
Z. Renee.
Renee.
I think I've heard that one.
Okay, I found it.
Ooh, okay. There was one by J.S. Jasper. There's one by J.S. Jasper called Spring Awakening. I think it's football in the British sense, like soccer, but both of the characters are black. So
this is cute. She has purple hair.
Right?
Okay.
Is it soccer? It's not saying.
Oh, it says rugby.
Yeah, if it's British.
Oh, rugby. Oh, I love
rugby. Okay.
I love watching rugby. I love watching a rugby training session.
Let me save this one.
I might save that one.
Okay, we got some options.
Ooh, it's called Training Seasons.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of options, too, we got some new books we're about to start reading, too, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Should we talk about the next episode?
Yeah.
The next episode. The next two episodes, actually, they're going to be a little bit heavy. Really heavy. We're going to be reading The Reformatory by Miss Tananarive Due. I love that name.
My fave.
Tananarive.
I love her so much.
I already finished.
Miss Due, if you're listening, I follow you on Threads, girly. I like you as a personality, and we should be friends.
Not as a personality, just a person.
I mean, you know what I'm trying to say, girl. I know she know what I mean. Yeah. We friends. She get it.
I know. I love her. I love this. I finished this in a week. Like, if I didn't have work, I probably would have finished this sooner. But we're going to be reading The Reformatory. If you haven't read it, get your tissues ready. Like, ugly crying, snot coming out of your nose. For me, that was me. Like, what's that Fantasia meme where she's like walking on the stage and she's crying and like shaking her head? Yeah. That was literally me at one point. Like, I was just like, and I was telling Rakia, Jeremy was like, "Are you okay? Is everything good?" I was like, yeah. I was like, no, but yes, it's just the book.
It's the book. The book got me.
It's just the book. But for the synopsis for next week, The Reformatory is a story about a boy in 1950s Florida. A black child in 1950s Florida, so I feel like you guys know where this is going to go. He ends up kicking the son of the man that pretty much owns the whole entire town, and he gets sent to a reform school, and he can see haints and ghosts, and he gets haunted by different ghosts in the reformatory. And yeah, I don't want to spoil too much because we're going to spoil it for you next time.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for listening. And again, this one's going to be a heavy one. There's probably not going to be a lot of laughing. I don't think. We're going to try. Maybe.
I'm going to try real hard.
A little joy. A little joy.
Yeah. We're not funny about this book. Honestly, I'll probably cry during the episode.
It definitely felt like that when I started it, but it'll be, read it with us if you haven't already.
Yes.
And make sure you follow us on our socials. Facebook, TikTok,
Instagram.
YouTube, all that.
Yes.
Instagram, Threads, we everywhere.
Yes.
Talk to us on there. I'm going to try and get better at responding to people. Because I'm not good at that. Yeah. Listen, the way I see it, like, if we get a lot of comments on something, I get overwhelmed, and I'm just like, ah! Like, I don't want to do it anymore. Like, it's too much. We need a social media manager. Who wants to be our social media manager for free? Like, we can't pay it right now. Oh my god. All right, well, thank you guys for listening, and we will see you guys, or no, we're not. You will see us. You will hear us.
Yeah.
Next time.
Bye.
Bye.